All right, so we are going to take a look at your practice quiz for today. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so what metric unit would you use to measure the length of your math workbook? Well, I put this picture down here to help you. That size matters. So a millimeter, that'd be used for an ant. A centimeter might be used to measure like the size of a pencil. A meter would be used to measure something big like the size of your desk. And a kilometer would be used to measure like the distance. Like if I was driving back home to New York to see my parents, I would be driving or measuring in kilometers because it's really far away. So think about your math workbook. Well, it's going to be bigger than an ant, right? It's going to be smaller than a desk. It's going to be smaller than the distance I would drive back to New York. So think about what that leaves you with. Question 2, 9 meters equals how many centimeters? Well, I put this chart down here to help you. So if I have 9 meters, how many jumps am I making till I get to centi? Well, meters to centi, that's 1, 2. I'm making 2 jumps. So if I rewrite my 9 and I'm jumping 2, what's going in these places? That would be equal to what? Okay. Let's take a look at question 3. It says, which of the following statements is true? 11 meters is equal to 110 centimeters. So I put this down here to help you. 11 meters. If I am jumping 2, 1, 2, I have 11 and I'm jumping 2. I put my 2 zeros in there. I get 1,100. So let's see. Did that say 1,100? No, it said 110. So that's not right. Let's check out letter B. Letter B said 500 meters is equal to 5 centimeters. Well, let's see. I've got 500 meters. And let's see if it's equal to 5 centimeters. From meters to centi is 1, 2. So I have 500. I have to jump 2 more. 1, 2. I have my 500, but now I still have 2 more. That's actually equal to 50,000, not 5. So we know that can't be right. And then let's look at letter C together because this one kind of goes opposite. I want to make sure we understand it. This time, before we were starting with meters, this time we're starting at centimeters and jumping to meters. So if you look down here, I'm going to erase this so that you can see it better. This time I am starting at centimeters. I'm starting at centimeters. So I'm starting in a new spot and I am jumping to meters. Okay. So here I am, centimeters. How many jumps till meters? 1, 2. So I write my 12. Now, before we were jumping this way, right? So we just tucked some zeros on the end. But we're actually jumping the opposite way now. We're jumping to our left, which means that our number is actually going to get smaller. So instead of saying this and adding our 2 zeros, we've got to go the other way. 1, 2. This 12 actually becomes 12 hundredths. It becomes a smaller number. So 12 centimeters equal to 1,200 meters? No, it was actually equal to 12 hundredths. That did not make sense. So that one is incorrect. Let's check letter D. Let's check letter D. Letter D is going to be very similar because we're going the opposite way again. Okay, we're going the opposite way again. So letter D says that we are starting with 700 centimeters. We need to jump to meters. We are jumping to our left. 1, 2 jumps. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, so that actually turns into 7. So a little bit different. Down here, your last one, 2 meters and 17 centimeters equals what? First, you got to figure out what does 2 meters equal? I'm sorry, what does